What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about full body workouts and why it's taking you so damn long to finish them. Because here's the deal, I'm the full body guy, right? And when I post training footage, a lot of people are like, Alex, aren't you living in the gym? Like, aren't you in there for like 2-3 hours? Because I can't understand how a full body workout could be fast. And for those people, I mean, guys who've attempted full body workouts and they ended up going there forever, or guys who don't do full body workouts because they think it's going to take too long, I want to help you out. So I'm going to give you 4 tips in this video that should completely eliminate any negative beliefs that you have about full body training. First and foremost, the number one reason why your full body workouts are taking too long is because you're trying to treat it like a split routine. These are the facts, because in a split routine you might do what? 20, 30 sets of body part? Well, guess what? You're trying to replicate that in a full body, and that's why you're living in the gym. Think about how many muscle groups the body has. If you're trying to do 20 to 30 sets per area, then obviously you're going to be living in the gym. There's absolutely no way around that. But the thing is, with full body training, the purpose is not to do every exercise in existence in one session. No, you're supposed to divide it into different sessions, man. That's how you're supposed to do it. And it's supposed to be such that the weekly volume, total weekly volume, equates to a split routine. Simple as that. So if you might do, I don't know, 20 sets for your chest, right? Well, and you want to do a full body twice a week. Well, it's very simple. Instead of doing 20 sets in one workout, do 5 sets on 2 exercises twice a week. And there you go. You're going to have the same volume as a split. You understand? This is how you have to properly structure full body training. The volume has to equate to a split, but at the end of the week, not in one session. And the exercise selection, you can't be doing a bunch of bullshit. You can't be doing a bunch of fluff and pump. You got to pick very few compound exercises that are extremely effective with the relevant accessory work, and then get the hell out of the gym. It's not fluff and pump, million different supersets, stuff like that. No, it's different. All right. If you watch my training videos, you'll notice that for me, everything is about specificity of training, all right? Like when I was trying to get that 225 OHP, which I succeeded, I was doing like a lot of overhead pressing with bands, and then I would do Z press to supplement it. And then I'd be done. I'd be done with my presses. You didn't see me doing fucking a bunch of incline stuff and a bunch of direct shoulder work. No, I did the 2 presses that counted, and then I moved on to my back, you understand? So this is how you have to train. Pick intelligent exercises that are relevant for your individual weaknesses, do the accessory work that supports it, then move on. Simple as that. And do that at a high frequency, so it could be 2 to 4 times a week full body. I like training twice a week, and you're going to get the total weekly protein synthesis while still getting the volume in there too. All right, so that's how you do it. Secondly, people are taking way too much time of rest between their sets, and this is what's fucking you up. You are resting, guys are resting way too much. It's very, very problematic, all right? Honestly, you should be able to recover after a minute between your set. You shouldn't need 3 to 5 minutes every single set. That's just absolute madness. You know, that doesn't make any sense. Like, fortunate for me, I'm lucky to have a calisthenics background, and back then, honestly, this is what I used to do. Either I took no rest, so I would just giant set everything. Like, I would go a push-up into a pull-up into a dip, and I would do a bunch of variations, and I would just repeat that for several sets, or I would rest 15 seconds. That would be my average typically, you know, 15 seconds, maybe 30 if I was really tired, and at the absolute max, like limit, which I rarely ever did, 1 minute of rest. And I was doing extremely high volume calisthenics, and I didn't burn out. So I think that a lot of guys, they need more work capacity. They need more work capacity. They got to be doing more GPP, and it's just like they're not conditioned. And this is what a lot of lifters have lost. You know, they think that cardio is going to make them lose gains. They think that like they don't want to do the GPP at the end of the workout because it's fucking annoying. But let me tell you, that's very important. Like, do your farmer walks in the workout, do your bear hugs, do your wader walks, get on that treadmill, step on an incline, increase the speed a little bit, you know, add some resistance. Do your fucking conditioning, man. And the more conditioned you are, the better it's going to be. Like, I remember when I used to do swimming, man, fuck, that conditioned you like a motherfucker. And you go in the gym, like, you wouldn't even feel anything. You'd do a set of curls, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go after 10 seconds. So you got to be more conditioned. You got to be more conditioned. That's why Naturally Enhanced in all my programs, I really emphasize GPP more than anything else. That's why I train full body twice a week, because although I'm only doing full body twice a week, I'm hitting 4 GPP workouts. And these conditioning workouts is what's going to raise my work capacity. So you have to raise your work capacity. You raise your work capacity, you're going to be able to cut the rest intervals really low, and you're going to be able to recover super easily between your sets, and you're going to be out of there in no time. Very, very fast. Bench press is going to take you like, a minute and a half. It's going to take about 2.5 to 3 minutes to do 3 sets of bench. Isn't that better than what you're doing now? Think about what I'm saying here. And for the volume days, like, you should be, honestly, you shouldn't be resting more than a minute. It should be go. And that's why I don't really post too often the volume days, because they're hard as fuck to film, you know? For me, it's like every 15 to 30 seconds, just like the calisthenics days. I'm going, I'm pumping, you know? And then for the intensity work, at the absolute max, I might rest 3 minutes, because I'm doing a 1 max of 10. But if I'm doing work sets, no more than a minute or 2. And even at that, it's kind of pushing it. So the key to getting out of the gym fast is low rest intervals. And of course, the first 2 weeks, you're not going to be too happy. You're going to hate me. You're going to be like, Alex, go fuck yourself. You're an asshole. You know, I feel like death. I feel like throwing up. And I get that. You have the right to hate me for that. That's fine. But after that 2-week mark, you're going to be like, man, I love this dude, Alex, because he helped me out. So that's it. Cut the rest intervals back. You're going to love it. My recommendation is use a stopwatch. Like I said, when I used to do swimming, man, there used to be a fucking stopwatch right up there, right? And there were many times where I wanted to just chill a little bit. But I would see that stopwatch go off. It's boom, you got to start. Start timing your shit, all right? Thirdly, people are taking too much rest between the warm-ups, which is absolute madness. They are treating their warm-ups as if it was a work set itself, which should not be happening under any circumstance. Your warm-up is exactly that. It is a warm-up, right? Like when you see me doing rack pulls, here's how I do it. I slap on a plate. I hit about 5 reps, right? Slap on 2 plates. And I do it again. Like I go, it's back, it's go, go, go. It's run and gun mode. I don't rest between the warm-ups. So the moment the plates slide on, I'm doing a rep. I'm not going to just sit there and say, okay, I'm going to rest a little bit till I feel good. No, no, no. The plates slide on, that's my fucking warm-up. It's go, go, go. All the way up until I reach my last 3 warm-ups, right? Because that's when it counts the most. Just like in a powerlifting meet, you're going to take a little bit of time to rest between your 3 attempts, right? So that's when I'm going to rest quite a bit. But before that, like let's say anything below 900 pounds, it's go, go, go. There's no resting in between. And that's how you properly warm up. And if some of you guys are losing performance from that shit, I'm sorry, but again, the work capacity is a real issue. So you have to cut the warm-up sets, like do the warm-ups, but make it quick. Same thing for a dumbbell press, you know? Maybe you're doing 80 pounds, right? Start with the 20s, hit that shit for 10 reps, grab the 40s, hit that for 5, grab the 60s, hit that for like 1, and then rest like a minute, go into your work weight, and you're going to be all good. So that's how you warm up. And then the last reason why guys are taking too much time to the gym is because they're not focused. They are not focused. And I know this to be the case because when I'm filming workout videos, it cuts my focus back so much that I end up being in the gym longer. All the days where I film, the gym workouts are longer than if I did not film. Fact. So that's how I know that focus is a key factor, because if you're taking all this time doing your setup, you know, you're going to fuck yourself up. So when you go into the gym, tune out your mind. You got to go in there with the mentality that I'm going to lift everything. I'm going to fuck some shit up. That's the mentality you got to have. And there's no turning back. You're not going in there to lift some pussy weight, lightweight, whatever. No, you're going there because you want to make some serious gains. So make sure that's what you do. Go in there, have a stopwatch, time every single set. With the moment you're done exercise, you should be walking over to the next. You shouldn't be sitting around. Don't be dabbling around, all right? Get your mindset right. Get focused. The more focused you are, the better your workouts are going to be, the faster you're going to be out of there, all right? And that should take care of you in itself. Honestly, these tips should make you be in the gym for no longer than 60 to 90 minutes. And for me, that's a reasonable time. A lot of guys do splits. They're in there the same amount of time. Typically, when I walk in the gym, I'll see guys who are doing splits, and I'm out of there the same time as them. Yet I just hit my whole body. They didn't. You understand? So that should help you out. And if you need one more piece of advice, in case this didn't help you, then the last resort would, of course, be supersets and giant sets. That'll take care of you permanently. So you do push-pull. So you do a bench press followed by a barbell row, and then you would rest. You know, or you could do a bench press followed by a barbell row followed by a curl. You know, and then maybe on the next superset you could follow it up by a tricep or a core exercise. You do that, it's going to shorten your workout by 50%. It's going to be a lot more difficult to do, especially if you combine it with the low rest intervals. You might lose a little bit of performance, but if that's what you got to do because of your scheduling and this is the only way you can do things, then do giant sets and supersets. You're going to be out of the gym really, really fast. Like, I don't think a workout will ever take you 60 minutes to complete on a full body setup. So that's my advice for guys who say, oh, I'm not going to do full body because I'll be leaving the gym. No, you won't. If you follow this advice, you're going to love full body training and you're going to say, Alex, I fucking love you, man. So that's it for today's video. Hope it helped you out. Let me know what you think down below. With that, I'll talk to you guys next time.